Well, it's because like right now we need to go try.
Good evening, everybody. Sorry for the late start. We were just divvying up some money. It's a lame joke to start. Okay, good. So welcome. Welcome to Senior Awards Night. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so we got my first joke out of the way. Hello and welcome to the 8th Annual Senior Awards and Recognition Night at Cornwall Central High School. This is one of the best nights of the year. Tonight we were able to celebrate the hard work of some superb students and share that experience with family, faculty, and community members that have helped them reach this moment. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the achievements of our soon-to-be graduates. I would like to first recognize our Board of Education members for being here this evening, as well as our Superintendent, Mr. Terry Dade, and Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Megan Argenio. We are very happy to have the assistance of many of our faculty and administration for tonight's ceremony. Our high school assistant principals, Ms. Wilhelm and Mr. Ray, Director of Athletics, Mr. Simo, Music Department Chair, Mr. Ravinsky, Director of Guidance, Mr. DeBold, our high school department chairs, and numerous faculty members for being here tonight. A special thanks to Ms. Stephanie Doyle and Ms. Cheryl Ann Saldana for their hard work in planning and organizing tonight's event. And to the generous organizations and individuals who are here tonight and sponsor these awards for our very deserving students, we thank you for your continued support. The dedication you have to recognize the outstanding efforts of our students is what makes Cornwall such a special community. To the parents, family members, and friends in the audience tonight, we know that none of these accomplishments would be possible without your guidance and the foundation you built for your child to succeed. Thank you for all the hard work that you have done to make this momentous occasion possible. To our students receiving awards tonight, congratulations on your achievements, but most importantly, the effort that you put in to earn the acknowledgement tonight. Your hard work has paid off. We hope that you savor the recognition that you've earned due to your incredible character, talent, work ethic, and contributions to our school community. You deserve it. I hope that as you move forward in life, you will always take pride in your accomplishments that led you to being here tonight. But more importantly, as you grow older, please continue to give back to your own community and pay forward the generosity that has allowed us to celebrate you this evening. I hope that you all enjoy a wonderful evening. And now I would like to kick off the awards night with our first recognition of the evening. Each year, it is our honor to recognize our students who have taken on the calling of service to our country after high school. Tonight, it is my privilege to recognize a Cornwall Central High School student who has accepted an appointment to the United States Coast Guard Academy. Andrew Keller. Andrew, please come up to stage and be recognized. The next two students that we will recognize have earned ROTC scholarships through the U.S. Army. Mitchell Morell, who will attend Valley Forge Military College, and Maddox Skegan, who will attend Siena College. Please come to the stage. Congratulations. I would now like to invite Sergeant Michael Stutz to the stage for our next recognition.
Good evening. Across the United States, every year about 8,000 young men and women apply for the Army's ROTC scholarship through Cadet Command, and every year about 2,000 students are accepted. It is my great privilege tonight to award Mr. Ryan Kilgore the United States Army Cadet Command ROTC Scholarship.
I'd like to invite Mr. Brendan Carty to the stage to give out the Board of Education Scholarship.
The Board of Education Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who exemplifies the spirit of leadership and community service. This year's awardee has done just that as a committed volunteer in sports and leadership programs across our community. It is with great pride and honor that the board presents this year's Board of Education Scholarship to Shelby Hunt.
I would now like to ask Ms. Nancy Larkin to the stage to give out the William J. Larkin III Leadership Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Nancy Larkin, and I am here tonight to award the William J. Larkin III Leadership Scholarship to a deserving senior. When my husband's law partners, John Ingracia and Teresa Caden, who are here tonight, suggested we honor a student in Bill's memory, we knew it had to be someone here at Cornwall High School. I had taught here for many years, and my 3 sons are all graduates. For the scholarship, we were interested in recognizing someone who goes out of their way to help others, shows respect for everyone, and demonstrates selfless commitment to school and community, all of which make the world a better place to live. We had many impressive applicants. However, after much consideration, this year's William J. Larkin III Leadership Award will recognize Annie Armiston as an unsung hero.
I'd now like to invite up Ms. Catherine Wilhelm to present the Kathy and Tony Ferraro Riverfest Scholarship.
The Kathy and Tony Ferrero Riverfest Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated a commitment to community service. The recipient of this award is Natalie Robles.
Now ask that Deacon Nolan Padilla come up to give the Hudson River Lodge number 309 FNAM scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Dan Elliott. I'm the past master of Hudson River Lodge number 309, Free and Accepted Masons. We reside under the jurisdiction of the Grand Lodge of the state of New York. With me this evening is Brother David Tops and Brother Nolan Padilla. We would like to congratulate the class of 2023 and the recipients of tonight. The Hudson River Lodge number 309 Free and Accepted Masons Scholarship is awarded in the amount of $750 to a graduating senior who lives his or her life under the principal tenets of Freemasonry. Brotherly love, relief, truth, and derived from these tenets are the virtues of faith, hope, and charity. And the award tonight goes to Isabella Backside.
Now I'd like to bring up Miss Amber Berardinelli for the Leah's Life Legacy Scholarship.
Come on, Mr. Piazza, it's Italian. You can't pronounce it. No. Just kidding. I'm Amber Berardinelli, and I'm here to present the Leah Life Legacy Scholarship to a Cornwall senior graduate who exemplifies characteristics that honor the memory of our daughter, Leah Berardinelli, such as leadership, overcoming challenges, advocate for others, and involvement in school and community. And this year's recipient is Anne Ormiston, if I mispronounced that.
I'd now like to introduce Miss Jackie Keegan, who will present the Cornwall Youth Football and Cheerleading Scholarship.
Cornwall Youth Football every year awards scholarships to a graduating senior who participated in the program for multiple years and then proceeded to volunteer when they were in high school. This year we have 4 recipients of the scholarship. The first one is a cheerleader. She actually did a lot with our youth program, coaching for many years, and as all people would know, wrangling 8 to 10 little girls is a problem in itself. She did an amazing job and gave the girls a dragon pride, and I'm very pleased to offer the scholarship to Julia Trichetta. Her second scholarship athlete is a leader on the field, and he spent his time as a sideline worker, a flag ref, and most recently a flag coach who took home the D3 flag football championship. He did a lot of hard work. Daniel Breheny. Don't think he's here. Our third athlete also spent time working as a referee for our flag program and was one of our head referees this year. His ability to be serious when needed and ability for a sense of humor on talking about the parents will be missed next year. Justin Mishevich. Our fourth athlete spent his volunteer time working concession stand, hauling boxes, sorting uniforms, and he worked very hard as one of our head flag referees. I've watched him grow into a more confident ref this year, and since he lives with me, he will be volunteering next year, even if he doesn't know it, Sean Keegan. Also going to give out the Dan Cregan Scholarship for Service, which is one of the youth football's highest recognitions. It's for a person who has put countless hours into our football program, and that recipient is Sean Keegan.
The Cornwall Lions Club Scholarship is in memory of deceased members of the Cornwall Lions Club. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has been involved in school or community senior or service activities. Tonight, the scholarship recipient is Morgan Gagnon. Our next scholarship is the DeHart, Fanning, and Kopek Award. This is the American Legion Post 353 Memorial Scholarship Award. This is awarded to a senior who demonstrates good character, citizenship, ambition, and personality. Tonight's scholarship goes to Nicholas Pinero. The Mountainville Engine Company No. 3 Victor Pavic Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has participated in community service activities and volunteered at school. Tonight's scholarship recipient is Lily O'Brien. I'm going to ask Denise Harding to come to the stage to present our Cornwall Youth Basketball League Awards and our Cornwall United Soccer Club Awards.
The following scholarship awards are given to those graduates who demonstrate how the Cornwall Girls Basketball League has influenced them and the community as a whole. I'm honored to present these scholarships in memory of two dedicated coaches of the league, Don Davitt and Patrick Harding, and would like to recognize the following students: Shelby Hunt, Taylin Salisbury, and Madeline Walsh. So I guess Taylin is not here. So also for the past 16 years, the Cornwall United Soccer Club has awarded scholarships to those graduates who exhibit how soccer has contributed to their growth as a person. I'm honored to present these scholarships in memory of my husband, Patrick Harding, and recognize the following students: Emma Burich, Shelby Hunt, and Colin Spalding.
The Glenn McGinnis Memorial Scholarship is sponsored by the Cornwall Community Foundation and funded by donations generously made in the memory of Coach Glenn McGinnis and his wife, Peggy. This scholarship is awarded to a CCHS student athlete in good academic standing who exemplifies pride in his or her community and the Cornwall Central High School. This year's winner was selected from a number of amazing CCHS student athlete candidates. We would like to congratulate this year's recipient of the Glenn McGinnis Memorial Scholarship, Thomas Shaw.
The PTSO Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is a member of the PTSO. This year, our PTSO has chosen to recognize two of their members, Atticus Jackson and Evan Clift.
The Children's Enrichment Committee of Orange County is pleased to give graduating senior Marcus Pierre its $1,000 Emily Akers Scholarship Award. Marcus cites the many wonderful teachers he has had in the Cornwall Central School District as inspiration for his plans to study secondary education in college with an emphasis on math. For over 100 years, the Children's Enrichment Committee has been dedicated to helping young people like Marcus succeed in difficult and challenging times. It gives us great pleasure to give our Emily Akers Scholarship Award to Marcus Pierre. There you are. Thank you, Joe. Congratulations.
Hello, my name's Joanna Scaduta with the New York Blood Center, your local friendly vampire. Here to recognize the student leader for this year's blood drives. Running a blood drive is something so important to the community because over 2,000 people every day need to receive blood transfusions. While that's a large number, the number of people who actually choose to donate is quite low, and many don't realize that. About 60% of the population can donate. Only 2% choose to do so. So by leading the blood drive and leading the recruitment effort and organizing the team of volunteers, it is no small feat. So we are so appreciative. This year, Cornwall High School collected a total of 67 donations between the two blood drives, which helped save 201 lives. So we are so grateful, and I want to wish Sydney Farrell the best of luck at Boston University, and please accept the scholarship.
The Sojourner Truth Awards are granted by SUNY Orange to students who are being recognized and nominated by one of their teachers or administrators as outstanding in one of the following categories: athletics, creative arts, citizenship, diversity, English language arts, foreign languages, mathematics, perseverance, sciences, or technology. This year's winners of the Sojourner Truth Award for Cornwall Central High School are Allie Belmont for mathematics and Aaron Kaoli for citizenship. I'd now like to announce our two National Merit Scholarship winners. These two students have heard me talk about them multiple times this school year, and I'm going to do it one more time. Over 1.85 million 11th graders in the United States took the PSAT and MSQT in October 2021, and were entered into the National Merit Scholarship Program competition. Of that 1.85 million students, 15,000 earned the designation of National Merit Scholarship Program semifinalists. Of that 15,000, only 7,140 students were named National Merit Scholarship Program winners for 2023. And of those 7,140 National Merit Scholarship Program winners, 2 of them are Cornwall High School seniors, Morgan Gagnon and Karina Liba. Congratulations. The New York State Attorney General's Triple C Awards program recognizes the courage, character, and commitment of New York State's outstanding high school students. This year, Cornwall Central High School has 2 award winners. They are Colton Berry and Eleanor Osman. Now, I'd like to ask Ms. Laura Uni to come present the CCHS Paraprofessional Academic Scholarship. Or Ms. Katie Myers.
This year, the recipient of the Paraprofessional Union Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been described by his teachers and coaches as kind, considerate, positive, and hardworking. Marcus is a charismatic leader, as evidenced on the football field and when doing group work in class. He's a true role model to other students, an individual that is of the highest moral character and integrity. Congratulations to Marcus Pierre.
In order to receive an invitation to join the National Honor Society, you need to meet a certain grade point average, but you also must meet the criteria of having good character, completing community service projects, and strong leadership qualities. This school year, our NHS members participated in various community service projects. We also hosted many of our own fundraising and charitable projects. They included a fall popcorn sale, spring cookie dough fundraiser, fall and spring blood drives, Sadie Hawkins dance, and our very popular Popcorn Fridays. When asked for a volunteer to head these committees, our 2 award recipients never hesitated to volunteer. They collectively worked on many community and school functions, but also chaired the induction ceremony, our fall and spring fundraisers, the Moonlight Masquerade, Popcorn Fridays, and the Charity Selection Committee. Our 2 recipients of the National Honor Society Award have surpassed our expectations of the qualities of the NHS member. They are dedicated and always willing to serve others. I am honored to present the Outstanding Service Award to Thomas Napolitano and Blaise Shalepi. The recipient of this year's Environmental Scholarship Award was always eager to help out. During the past 2 years, she helped clean up and restart our beautiful vegetable garden, propagate geraniums that we use to plant up and decorate our school. She helped hang fence panels and spread gravel in the garden. We asked our members to create a sign about our recycling project to hang up around the school, and she was the first to volunteer. She was also a leader in teaching our other members how to make our bird feeders that we place in the trees in the schoolyard, and she was there selling ornaments at our holiday fundraiser. We will truly miss the hard work and dedication this member has given to the Environmental Club these past 2 years. On behalf of myself and co-advisor Katie Beloga, we are pleased to present the Environmental Club Scholarship to Chelsea Walsh. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Megan Chila. This is Jacques Ponsol.
And the Student Government Award is awarded to this young lady for all of her hard work and dedication throughout the year.
And the winner is Casey Steiner.
Tonight, it is my honor to present the Nancy Rooney Swimming and Diving Award. This is an award that recognizes a senior or seniors whose dedication and passion for the sport of swimming reflects the values once taught by Coach Rooney, sometimes referred to as the Most Valuable Swimmer Award. Mrs. Nancy Rooney was the first head coach of both the Cornwall boys and girls swim and dive team. She guided the teams from 1986 up until 2008 and worked diligently to ensure the construction of the high school, which included a pool. Her passion had introduced many generations of the sport to swimming for over 30 years through coaching in high school and age group swim teams. This award is not a ranking of which swimmer is the fastest or how a particular swimmer is going to do. It is just how valuable or important that individual is to the respective team as determined by both past and present coaches. Tonight, it is my honor to present this award to two recipients. This year's awards go to Kira Arnold and Andrew Dubazinski. The next award that I'm honored to present is the Everly Woodside Memorial Scholarship. Each year, the Hudson Valley School Food Service Association makes available to a graduating senior of a member of the school district the Everly Woodside Memorial Scholarship. This is a $1,000 scholarship for a senior planning to attend an institution of higher education with a major course of study in food service, hospitality, hotel management, or dietetics. This scholarship is to honor the first food service director of the Arlington Central School District, Everly Woodside. She had a positive influence on children and adults her entire life. For 26 years, Everly Woodside's innovative, creative nature and positive attitude set the stage for one of the most successful school lunch programs in this state. She's quoted as saying, "A well-fed child is a learning child," and that was her motto throughout her career. This year, the Hudson Valley School Food Service Directors would like to award this $1,000 one-time scholarship to Navia Pierre. And at this point, it's my honor to read the recipient for the Mid-Hudson ASBO Student Education Scholarship. This is a scholarship which is awarded to a senior who is pursuing a study in the field of business, finance, or education. This year's recipient of the Mid-Hudson ASBO Student Education Scholarship is Lily O'Brien. At this time, I would like to invite up Mrs. Lynn Fern to present the next scholarship.
So normally this scholarship was presented at the football banquet, so a little history behind how the scholarship was formed. A little more than 2 years ago, I lost one of the most important people in my life. Not only was he the person whom I looked up to for guidance, support, discipline, but one that exhibited a love beyond conditions. He was who I, at the age of 2, fixated on what was on the television, climbing into his lap to find myself enamored with a game that took our relationship to a bond that was clearly unbreakable. From that moment on, I found myself spending countless hours not only watching but learning all things football, spending Friday nights under a field of lights at our local high school, or making our way through Ratliff Stadium to take in what most now know as Friday night lights in West Texas town of Odessa. It was ours, our tradition that fostered my love for not just football, but the youth in our community. My father was not just my hero. He became a hero to many of the youth in our community growing up. It was because of my father that my admiration and investment in the youth of our community runs so deep. You see, my father loved unconditionally, and all the kids in the community where I grew up knew they could always turn to him for anything. He supported hard, loved hard, and always lending an ear when they needed him. He was always available. He taught me the future lies in our youth, to invest in them no matter where they come from or where they are going, to be a shining light. The words my father spoke, invest in the youth as they are our future, and that investment will eventually pay great dividends, was heard as often as, Lynn, please clean up your room, which was more times than any teenager wanted to hear, but both resonated very deeply inside of me. In the beginning of 2021, I spoke with my father about wanting to do a scholarship for a Cornwall student to give back for the support in which I've been given within this community. My dad gave me the nod and smile as he always did upon his approval, and I went on my way. You see, my father moved in with us in late 2012 and lived with us until his passing of March 2021. I was my father's caretaker during those years, and when my journey began on the sidelines of the Cornwall Dragons football team, we spent every Saturday morning after games going through all the photos I had taken, talking with my father about the games, the plays, who did what, who was a leader, leading their team on and off the field. Just as it was growing up with coffee shop conversations on Saturday mornings that didn't end until the next Friday night game, our Saturday morning ritual over coffee picked right back up where it had left all those years ago. This was my daddy's and my special time. It once again was our tradition that still to this day is ours. In the next couple of days after telling him about the scholarship, as I was checking in on him, he was doing his morning ritual on reading up on the latest Texas Longhorn football news. He said, "Honey, have you given any more thought to that scholarship?" My father rarely told me what I should do, but during this moment, I could feel that something was important to him. As he continued, he said, "I would love to see you to give it to a football senior." He handed me folded up money and said, "Please put this to that scholarship." I didn't unfold the money until later that evening, and when I did, it was more than I could imagine. He stood by his words of invest in the youth. He fully funded the first scholarship. One of the last conversations I had with my father was to never lose sight and to continue the love of our kids, youth, and young adults, and to keep pouring into them unconditional love and invest in them. In late March 2021, we lost my father, and it was during that time when football season was during spring instead of the fall. I had to miss a couple of games due to his loss. The encouragement, the support, the love that I felt during one of my most vulnerable moments of losing my father was one that I could never forget. The essence of being a family, the unconditional love and support was exactly what he was all about. In that moment, I knew that scholarship was meant to be the Roy Brewer Memorial Scholarship that would be continued in his honor. Each year, as I am proud to present the scholarship to a football senior in my father's honor, I try to choose the recipient based on a character trait that was important to him. This year, in honor of my father, I chose family. This year's recipient not only embraces family with his blood family, but on and off the football field with his brothers. He not only showed unconditional love and support to his football family, but to those in which he walks these very hallways with. It is my absolute honor to present the Roy Brewer Memorial Scholarship to Alexis Cadena.
Good evening. I have the honor to recognize two of our graduating seniors. These two seniors were honored earlier this year at the Orange Ulster BOCES Senior Scholar Humanities Honoree Awards. These are both recipients that go above and beyond in the arts department here at CCHS, and they served us well and enjoyed their honor earlier this spring. So the following people, please come on down. Madeline D'Arco and James Gibbons. Next, the Drama Award. On behalf of Mr. Hines, myself, and the entire production staff for the musical and the fall play, we are honoring one of our seniors this year. This senior has gone above and beyond, not just on stage, not just off stage, but anytime we give this young adult a part, they go above and beyond any of our expectations. They work extremely well, from being a little child to being an older person to being Reno Sweeney. Carson McClendon, come on down. You never told me about it. I'm not supposed to tell you about it. These are nice surprises, people. Okay, here we go. I'm honored to give out the scholarship for the Art Award. The Art Award is sponsored by the Art Club and is given to a student who has been a profound impact on the art program in terms of performance and service. The recipient of this award has shown creativity, hard work, kindness throughout the year. The monetary prize serves to assist the student with future academic endeavors. This scholarship recipient is Julia Derlino. Sorry, Julia. The next scholarship I have the honor of presenting is the Storm King Fire Engine Company No. 2 Leo Fanning Award. Leo Fanning was a 50-year member of the engine company and was very active in the musical events which occurred in the village and town. This award is awarded to a senior who has participated in band or chorus at the high school. This year's scholarship recipient is Carson McClendon. And the last scholarship I have to give an honor to this afternoon. The scholarship is the Jeannie Schaefer-Tice Memorial Award. Jeannie Schaefer-Tice was a student, a teacher, a principal, and a parent in the Cornwall Central School District. She was a good friend, hardworking, kind to everyone she met, and always did her best. An award is given to a senior woman student who also possesses these qualities. This year's scholarship recipient is Morgan Gagnon.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Joseph DeBold. I'm the Director of Guidance here. I'm going to be pinch hitting for Mr. Steve Serbino, who had some prepared words here. Good evening and congratulations to all the seniors here tonight. My name is not Steve Serbino, and I wish I was the varsity's boys golf coach. I am presenting an award in honor of Glenn McGinnis, a legendary coach and educator of CCHS. I am honored to present this award to an athlete on the golf team that represents every attribute Coach McGinnis expected of his athletes. I am proud to present this award to Aman Patel for his commitment to the varsity golf team, his integrity, and overall motivation to make himself and his teammates better. Aman has been a great resource for me to make sure that the great legacy of the Cornwall golf team contributed this season. On behalf of the McGinnis family, it is my great pleasure to present this scholarship to Aman Patel.
All right, representing Cornwall Little League, we'll start up first with the Curtis Remfrey Scholarship. It was created by the Cornwall Little League in the memory of Mr. Remfrey, a devoted volunteer for many years. A $500 scholarship will be awarded to a graduating Cornwall Central High School senior who best exemplifies the values and qualities of the person to whom this award is dedicated. The scholarship recipient is Connor Downs. All right, next up, the Eleanor Ransom Scholarship was created by Cornwall Little League in the memory of Ms. Ransom, a devoted volunteer for many years. A $500 scholarship will be awarded to a graduating Cornwall High School senior who best exemplifies the values and qualities of the person to whom this award is dedicated. The scholarship recipient is Dana Renee.
The Orange County Interscholastic Athletic Association proudly honors 2 senior athletes from each school in Orange County to represent them and their district in the Scholar Athlete Awards Breakfast. Prior this June, these 2 students represented Cornwall High School and our athletic program for exemplifying themselves in both the classroom and in the field of competition. This year's 2023 Scholar Athlete winners were Carrie Lynn Beloga and Tyler Reed. The Cornwall Coaches Award is presented to 3 high-performing multiple sport athletes that have exhibited an authentic passion for athletics by demonstrating a positive mindset and unwavering pride for their team, school, and community. I am proud to recognize D'Antonio Lawrence, Madeline Walsh, and Shelby Hunt as this year's Cornwall Coaches Award recipients. The Cornwall Athletics Distinguished Athlete Scholarship is presented to 2 male and female athletes from each of our 3 seasons for demonstrating exceptional athletic ability, teamwork, work ethic, coachability, and sportsmanship. These 6 recipients have exemplified what it means to be a Cornwall Dragon. For the fall season, Aiden Hallahan and Karina Liba. For the winter season, Thomas Shaw and Morgan Gagnon. And for the spring season, Gerv Suri and Naomi Crizo. The Bruce Armitage Scholarship is presented to a male and female athlete that have displayed outstanding dedication, athletic skill, and have greatly contributed to the overall successes of their teams while exhibiting characteristics that are considered to be a model for our athletic program. This year's recipients are Tyler Reed and Emma Burich. The Butch Kent Scholarship and Award is presented to our top-performing senior athlete. In addition to their athletic skill and accolades, this student athlete has also exemplified sportsmanship, leadership, and cooperation through her athletic career. With over 26 section titles, 8-time state champion, and 1 national champion, it is my honor to recognize the 2023 Butch Kent Award recipient, Carrie Beloga.
Cornwall Central Teachers Association Scholarship presents the Barbara R. Creveling Memorial Grant. Barbara R. Creveling was a third-grade teacher at Cornwall and Hudson for about 20 years. One of Barbara's abilities was encouraging her students to know themselves better and to pursue their creative talents. Constant personal encouragement was the means by which Barbara was able to promote and foster each student's self-awareness and growth. Tonight's scholarship recipient is Vance Ritchie. The Cornwall Administrators Association Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior whose parent or guardian is an active or retired educator. Tonight's scholarship recipient is John Larkin. The Frank N. Tashan Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has shown academic achievement, participation in, and contribution to a wide variety of activities, both school and/or community related. The recipient also possesses the qualities of leadership and responsibility. Tonight's scholarship recipient is Tyler Reed. The Taft Mathematics and Science Scholarship Award is presented to a student with an aptitude for mathematics and science and who applies themselves to the diligent study of these subjects while in high school and college. Tonight's scholarship recipient is Morgan Gagnon.
All right, the next scholarship to be awarded tonight is the Kristen Ann Bambino Memorial Scholarship. This is a scholarship that is sponsored by the New York Schools Insurance Reciprocal. It's in honor of Kristen Ann Bambino, the daughter of Bob Bambino, who was NYSER's former director of risk management. It is awarded to a college-bound special education student who has overcome their challenges, completed high school, and obtained acceptance to a college or university. This year's recipient is Ann Ormiston. It's now my honor to present the Mary Weber Eschels Memorial Mathematics Scholarship. This scholarship is to honor Mary Weber, who is from the Cornwall High School class of 1969. This scholarship is awarded to a senior who has taken upper-level mathematics courses and who has excelled at them. This year, the Mary Weber Eschels Memorial Mathematics Scholarship goes to Navia Pierre. The next scholarship is the Highland Engine Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is a member, child of a member, or a relative of a member of the Highland Engine Company number 1. This year, the scholarship goes to Chelsea Walsh. The next scholarship is the MediaCom Entrepreneur of Tomorrow Award. This award is to honor an academically successful high school student who exemplifies the same entrepreneurial spirit as MediaCom's founder, Rocco B. Camiso. It was founded in 1995 by Rocco B. Camiso, chairman and chief executive, with the goal of reinvigorating cable systems in the nation's underserved, smaller communities. MediaCom Communications Corporation is the preeminent telecommunications company in the Hudson Valley, and this year they have awarded their scholarship to Andrew Wingfield.
Good evening. This next award is the Lou Bazone Scholarship Award. The Rotary Club of Greater Newburgh awards this scholarship to a graduating Cornwall High School senior demonstrating both academic accomplishment and service within the community. Scholarship recipient is Morgan Gagnon. This next scholarship is the Yearbook Award. It goes to the senior student who shows lots of passion and a commitment to capturing memories here at Cornwall Central High School. I do believe that this person is not here tonight, but the scholarship recipient is Atticus Jackson.
The New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence. This scholarship is awarded by New York State Board of Regents, providing financial assistance to outstanding students based on their academic performance. This award is redeemable for students who choose to attend a college or university in New York State. This year's winners in the New York State Scholarship for Academic Excellence are Karina Liba, winning a $1,500 scholarship, and the following students earned $500 scholarships from New York State Scholarship for Excellence: Blaise Scalepi, Benjamin Regenbaum, Morgan Gagnon, Andrew Dubozinski, Emily Daly. The Storm King Fire Engine No. 2 Auxiliary Award is given based on the highest grades earned by a female student living in Cornwall and Hudson in their BOCES program. This year's scholarship recipient is Sky Alexander, who studied cosmetology at Orange Ulster BOCES. The Due to her BOCES graduation, Sky is unable to attend tonight. But congratulations, Sky. The Storm King Fire Engine Company Number 2 Thomas Ringelin Scholarship Award is given to a student with the highest grades in their BOCES C-Tech program. This year's winner of a $250 award is Tyler Ruan. Tyler studies aviation at Orange Ulster BOCES. Again, Tyler is unable to join us today, but we wish him congratulations. The Charles F. Koch Scholarship is presented in honor of Catherine Hawes. This $1,000 scholarship is given in honor of Catherine Hawes, a longtime math teacher at CCHS, to a graduating senior who is pursuing a degree in a mathematics-related field at a post-secondary institution. This year's winner is Karina Liba. The CFOS Marius Ivascu Aviation Foundation Scholarship. The Marius Ivascu Aviation Foundation Scholarship is for $1,000. This year's winner is McCrae Edelin. McCrae will be studying professional flight at Purdue University in the fall. Congratulations. The Winnie B. Swenson Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating young male and female who reflects on Mrs. Swenson's life and her focus on her career, her accomplishments, and involvement in her community. This year's winners of the $5,000 Winnie B. Swenson Memorial Scholarships are Eleanor Osman and Andrew Wingfield. The Community Foundation of Orange and Sullivan Cornwall Central High School Scholars Fund Award for the top math student is awarded to a student who challenges themselves with a rigorous mathematics class load and performs at the highest level of achievement. The degree of difficulty of a student's class load is paramount and includes consideration of college-level mathematics courses. This award is worth $1,250 and it goes to Erin Morris. The Community Foundation of Orange and Sullivan Counties Cornwall Central High School Scholars Fund Award for the top science student is awarded to a student who challenges themselves with a rigorous science class load and performs at the highest levels of achievement. The student's choice of rigorous course load, including college-level courses, is considered in their application. This year's recipient of this $1,250 scholarship is Shelby Hunt. The Cornwall Central High School Scholars Fund Award for the top scholar is awarded to a student who challenges himself with a rigorous class load and performs at the highest levels of achievement. This is not necessarily for the student with the highest GPA. The degree of difficulty is paramount for the student and includes consideration of their college-level courses taken locally as well as extracurricular activities. This year's winner of a 2500 Top Scholar Award is Morgan Gagnon. The Chick Sipple Cooper Journalism Award is awarded to a graduating senior who plans a career in journalism or English and exemplifies the spirit of the community enthusiasm that was present in Chick's column in the Cornwall Local. This $2,000 scholarship is awarded to Lily O'Brien. I'd now like to ask Ms. Amy Sturmer to the stage for the Cornwall Democratic Committee Scholarship.
Hey. Hi, everyone. Congratulations to all the recipients. It's great to be part of a community that does so much to honor your achievements. The Cornwall Democratic Committee Scholarship is awarded to a student based on academic background, civic engagement, educational, cultural, scientific, and artistic interests, career goals, and reflections on issues facing our town, state, or country. I want to sincerely thank everyone who applied this year. We were so inspired by all of your contributions to our community and how generous you are with your time. On behalf of the committee, I am very happy to present our scholarship this year to Shelby Hunt.
I'd like to invite Ms. Mary Beth Green to the stage to give the Cornwall Republican Scholarship.
Good evening. Congratulations, class of 2023. Woo! It is my privilege to be here tonight to represent the Cornwall Republican Committee. And we have a scholarship that we award to someone who has a sense of community, not just in their school, but throughout the entire town, and also who volunteers, which is the most important thing to be able to bring to every community. So tonight's recipient is Tyler Reed.
I would like to invite Ms. Cheryl Ann Saldana to the stage for a minute. Cheryl Ann, on behalf of Catherine, Mark, Joe, Jason, and myself, and the whole community, want to thank you for your hard work in putting tonight together along with Ms. Doyle. Thank you so much for everything you did. Just as a token of our appreciation, so at this point, we've come to the end of our scholarship evening. I would like to first thank especially our generous scholarship sponsors for your generosity and support of the students of Cornwall Central High School. Let's please give our sponsors another round of applause. To our students, you are amazing. What you've accomplished in the last 4 years is truly remarkable, and you should be so proud of yourself for being here tonight. We are so proud of you, and we know your families, friends, and the faculty and staff here at Cornwall Central High School and in the Cornwall Central School District is so, so proud of you. So congratulations. We have some cookies and ice cream, not ice cream, I made that up, jeez. Sorry, I didn't get ice cream. Cookies, not ice cream. I felt like I was talking to my kids for a second. Cookies and coffee and water out there, some refreshments. So please enjoy. Congratulations again to all our scholarship winners. Great job.